My name is Brian Tom. I'm the director of the Chinese American Museum in Marysville, California, the newest Chinese American museum in the state of California. This museum is designed to tell the truer history of the Chinese in America. This is the first exhibit that you will encounter as you come into the museum. This exhibit is on the Chinese in the Marysville Chinatown. And along the wall we have many photographs of the famous Bomb Day or Bacchai Festival celebration in the Marysville Chinatown. This exhibit is entitled Chinese American History in 10 Easy Steps. Starting with step 1, the Chinese first started coming to America in 1850. Most of the stereotypical history talks about how poor China was, but in fact in 1850 China produced 1/3 of the world's GDP. Step 6, Chinese pioneers in America. One thing that people forget was that the Chinese that came to America were the first Chinese in the world to use all the modern technological advances that America had invented in the 19th century. So in here there are pictures of, say for example, a modern Chinese restaurant. What happens to a Chinese restaurant when you introduce electricity, natural gas, and indoor plumbing? The people that first experimented with it were the Chinese in San Francisco. Here's another picture in San Francisco's Chinatown with the automobile. Chinese Americans were the first Chinese in the world that started using automobiles. This exhibit is on the lost Chinatowns of old California, ghost towns and survivors. Along this wall are the old...
Today I'm going to give you a tour of Marysville's Chinatown. I'm a third generation Chinese in America, and I was born in Marysville's Chinatown. And this is Marysville's Chinatown. It's referred to as Sahm Fow. You're in the center of the old Marysville Chinatown. The first building you see in the back of me is the Chinese School. The Chinese School, which is the first building. The next building over is the Kim Wing building, and Frank Kim, that was born and raised there, became a Superior Court judge in the state of California in San Joaquin County. Now the next building over is the Gopman Dong building, which is the Nationalist Party building. That's where they had their meetings and was used for a youth center later on. And the fourth building over, which is on the end, is the Lim Fu building, which is a bean sprout factory which manufactured tofu. The next building is the Sui Sing Tong building. It's a Chinese association building that was built in 1870s. It was established in San Francisco in 1867. Now, if you notice on the top of the building, there's a block that says 1937. Well, there was a fire in 1936 that destroyed most of the building, so it was rededicated in 1937. What I have shown you is a very small portion of what is remaining of Marysville's Chinatown. If you want to learn more about the history of Marysville's Chinatown, the best time to come is during the Bacchai Festival, which is held on the second day of the second month on the lunar calendar. It is the oldest continuous Chinese celebration in the United States that started in the late 1800s.